All right. Welcome to Spurs Vision TV. Somehow or another, I just created a thumbnail, but I guess we just go along with it and let's see what happens from here onwards, right? Because as you can see, the breaking news is Tudor's gone, right? He's left with mutual consent, right? But before we go to that, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are around the world. Welcome to Spurs Vision TV, right? I'm going to start first because as you look at the thumbnail, right? Number one is that I'm not going to blame any fans for anything around here at the moment, but it's a bit confusing for me to understand what's happening. Okay, go back to Sunday. We had that bus parade. Big up to all those guys who went there for whatever reason. I mean, of course, they wanted to show support, but the worst part was that the windows were tinted, and of course, there's this bus gate thing to say whether the players were in the bus or not, but I'm not sure any evidence has come up. That's how I see it. And at this moment in time, right, I'm just wondering how are the Spurs fans actually going to support our team, right? Whilst in the stadium, right, being 2-0, then 3-0 down, they walk out. You can say, I can't, how you say, judge them too much, but to tell the truth, I'm a fan, international fan. I'm from Malaysia, right? I'm the only Malaysian YouTube channel that does Spurs content, right? I guess so at the moment. I'm hoping for more to do it, but I don't see anyone hopping on doing this, right? So, how would you say? Are Spurs fans actually, used to be in a relegation battle, right? Because we were talking about fans from Nottingham Forest, Leeds, right, Burnley, and all that, right? The fans will stay in the stadium to the last minute. You get what I'm saying? Even if the team is losing, right? I still remember last season when under Ange, when we were down against Liverpool, they were still clapping the players, clapping the manager, right? In our own stadium, losing 6-3, right? The fans stayed on until the end, right? But now everything is opposite. You get what I'm saying? Everything is opposite, right? So why are we now stuck in this scenario? Is it the Spurs fans don't understand how to support the team in relegation, right? Or do we need to be shown how to do it? Because if we start walking out the stadium every time we are down, right, that is not a good sign for the players, okay? And now after that, we are going to go that Tudor has been, I won't say sacked, right? Or maybe it will be in the statement is due to mutual consent. Of course, RIP to his dad, right? Passed away last Sunday during the game, if I'm not mistaken. Whether that played a part into it, I'm not sure. But of course, we lost 3-0. And that's the thing that is all on Spurs fans' minds now, right? A lot of us were saying this game is going to be crucial to the relegation battle. It's a 6-pointer, blah, 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 right? But for me, is that we still got 7 games left. Mathematically, we still can beat the draw, right? We still can beat the draw mathematically. If we can garner at least 10 points, right, from the next 7 games, we will be safe, hopefully. Hopefully, we will be safe, right? Because the only other team that can chase us now, of course, will be West Ham, right? And of course, we'll be looking over our shoulder for that because more pressure is going to come on because we are going through the international break now. And of course, during the international break, a lot of shit usually happens at Spurs. And of course, it is what it is. And that's where we are, right? So now all I'm going to say now is that, right, being Spurs fans, how are we going to learn to support our club and the team whilst we are in a relegation battle, right? Walking out is not the answer. Throwing a big parade before the game, right? At this moment in time, it looked like a good idea, but it wasn't the answer. All right, guys? All I can say now is that we are stuck in this scenario now. How are we going to get out? With a new manager coming in, will that change? Right? Of course, if the performances pick up, it will change, right? The fans will get behind the players, right? And support the team all the way. But if we don't, right? And if we go back to that same scenario of losing games again, right? Not having the concentration there or the heart or the fight, the intensity, will the fans walk out of the stadium again? And if they do, guys, to tell the truth, it's over, right? We are going down. We are really going down because Spurs fans are not adapted, right, to support a team when they are fighting for relegation, because we turn our backs on the players whilst it's happening, right? So now let's see what we can go from there, and let's see how we're going to fight on from there, right? And let me bring on, right, one of my guests waiting in the back room. How are you doing, Guy? Did you put this up? Guy? Let me see. What did you put up?
Yeah. The fans in the stadium, mate. That's the fans in the stadium, bro.
Oh dear, seriously, fans in the stadium? Oh, what is it? Yeah. Pure what? Pure hopium.
Pure hopium, man.
Oh dear, pure hopium. All right then. But Guy, to tell the truth, right? Today, I mean, I had some free time off today, right? That's why I'm doing this show here. If not, I won't be. I'll be working.
It's all good. Right? Always nice to be on.
Yeah, thanks for being on, Guy. Right. What I was saying earlier, right? The bus parade was such a big thing outside the stadium. But the weird part is, right, once we go down and our players' heads drop, right, instead of our fans actually trying to bring it back up, we start walking out of the stadium. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm going to say now is, I think Spurs fans overall in the stadium are not adapted to a relegation battle, because they, sorry to say, right, they run away and hide. You know what I'm saying? Once things get tough, you say the players run away and hide, right? They don't like to play under pressure. Then what about the fans? The fans disappear when things get tough. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm going to say now is, right, we can't do that anymore, right? Even now with Tudor gone, and of course I'm saying bring Ange back. Guy's going to hate that. Right? Whoever comes in now, if that scenario happens, right, do you think it will be any better?
Okay, so talking as an ex-match-going fan, just to reiterate, I had a season ticket. I gave it up last year because I just thought that the performances were so poor. And to be honest, it is very different from being in the stadium witnessing 22 losses than sitting at home. It's different. It costs a lot of money. I've been to 10 games this season. I went to 2 away games. That was Crystal Palace, and I travelled all the way to Everton, right? Now, here's the thing about match-going fans. Like, this is my perspective, yeah? This is my perspective. I always stay to the end because at the end of the day, I paid my money. I'm going to stay to the end because I also want to know, because, I'm interested into, Rodders, I'm always interested in to see if we actually pull it back. But here's the thing, right? And I'm going to be completely honest. Fans have had enough. They've had enough. I've had enough. Because here's the thing, right? We've got 7 games left, yeah? 7 games, right?
Yeah.
Right. So let's say the South Stand tickets, one of the cheapest is 95 quid, yeah? So 95 times 7, how much is that? That's nearly 600, 700 quid, yeah? So that's 700 quid.
Wait. We got 7 games left, right? But how many home games that we have?
But also away games, right? You still got to pay travel, so it's roughly about 100 quid a game. Let's just say roughly 100 quid a game. That's 700 quid, right? That's someone without a season ticket, yeah. So people with season tickets, they still have to buy tickets. There's all travel and all that. So here's the thing, right? So it's just, for me, I can understand fans leaving the stadium. Like, I don't judge fans if they leave the stadium early, right, and they don't support the team. The problem is, as a match-going fan, you just get sick and tired of it. You just get sick and tired of it.
No, guy. I understand being sick and tired of the scenario. But if we are facing a relegation battle, right, we have not. I don't think our fans. I mean, the modern era fans of now, because the last time when we got relegated was back in the 70s, late 70s.
Yeah, 77.
So, yeah. The modern era fans of now, I'm saying, right, if you are not used to being in a relegation battle, right, and when you go down, right, as a fan, all the fans go down together with you. You go down together, right? That ain't gonna bring the players back up. So I'm not blaming the fans, but I'm saying the fans are not used to a relegation battle, so they don't know how to actually act when you're in that scenario. So what they do is that when we start to play like shit, and we go down 2-0, 3-0, instead of staying in the stadium and trying to bring the fans, bring your players back up, right? We are walking out of the stadium, not showing the support that we need to show to the players, right? And the manager and the coach, right? That we are behind you. At the moment, what I see is that if every time we go down and they walk out, right, the players will be saying, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? We are not adapt to that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, and you're essentially saying, "Let's be the 12th man." But I come from it as someone who's actually been. Yeah, this is this is the problem. It's not just been a couple of games. It's been all season. It's been all season.
No, guys,
This is
it's
the
not
thing.
been all season, guys. It's been since last season until now.
Yeah,
You get
but what I'm saying,
But
let's just take this season. Let's just take this season, yeah. So let's just take this season when Frank came in, yeah. Um, people like to say the last game before the North London derby because because that's when Tudor took over. Yeah, I went to the Aston Villa game, yeah, the Aston Villa FA Cup game, yeah. Everyone on the concourse, everyone in the stands, and everyone said we're probably going to lose this. The problem, like I say, I understand where you're coming from. Let's cheer on the fans. Cheer on the players. We do that. That's the problem. No one goes to the stadium booing the fans off the shot, right? And no one goes silent straight off the shot. I remember the Chelsea game, right? We were expected to lose that, and we lost it 1-0 due to a defensive error. But the fans were electric. The North London derby, the fans were electric. The thing is, it's a two-way street, right? It's a two-way street. A lot of fans have just had enough. That from the perspective that I'm trying to tell you, right? The people that go there, wait, let me finish. The people that go there, right? These people go there, and the problem is, hey, Simon, the fans that go to the stadium, like myself and other people, right? We go there, we want to back the team, we're excited. And then obviously 1-0 down at half time, we go to the concourse, we have our drinks, and we're going, look, we can get back into this, right? And then all of a sudden, we just completely fold and capitulate. The issue is, the fans will support the players, they will. But the problem is, if the players completely hide on the pitch, what are we supposed to do? Hey, man.
Yeah,
you go to games, isn't it? Yeah, we can hear you.
Me? Can you hear me? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we can hear you, mate. You go to games, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So back me up here, right?
Yeah.
So did you go to the Aston Villa game, the FA Cup game?
The one we lost?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I went to that game.
Yeah, so everyone in the concourse said we're going to lose that game, but the fans were still behind them, right? It wasn't until we got completely pamped that the whole stadium turned on the players. I understand where the 12th man comes from, but we've got to be shown by these players that there's something to cheer.
No, I understand what you say about guys. Meet Simon. Simon is a schoolmate of mine. He's a Spurs
nice
fan.
To meet you.
Malaysia,
nice to meet you.
right? Yeah. So no, but what I'm saying, guy, I understand what you're saying, right? But the problem now, right? We are facing relegation battles. You get what I'm saying? If you are facing relegation battles, right? We throw a parade, 15,000, 20,000 people turn up outside the stadium, cheering the tinted bus, which we even talking about bus gate now, whether the players are in the bus, right? But then when we go into the stadium, right? Okay, because Simon and I, right? We are in Malaysia. We can't do shit. Yes, I can't even gather, how many times have I been trying to gather people to follow me to the Mama store to watch the game and support the game there? No one turns up. I was in the North London derby in the Mama store alone, doing a live watch along, remember? Guys, alone. And then the worst part is, right?
How was that game?
The Spurs PR team, right, was in the Mama store with me. And they asked me this question. What the fuck? Where the hell are all the Spurs fans? I thought this was a
because we know we're going to lose. Because we know we're going to lose.
Then I've explained to them, number one, it's a Sunday game. Number two, it's 12 a.m. in Malaysia when we start the game. right? So a lot of Malaysian Spurs fans ain't gonna turn up, knowing that the situation that we're in and we're gonna lose, like what you said, guy, right? We're gonna lose, right? No one turned up. Yes, yeah. So being an international fan, right? We cannot, we don't have to go out and watch it. We can still watch it at home on our screens, no matter how shitty is it. But what I'm saying now, we've come to the stage, right? Put aside all the other games and all that, right? If we want to stay up, right, the Spurs fans in the stadium must stay in the stadium to support the players.
But we've done that enough. We've done that enough. We've done that enough.
We've done that.
We've done that enough, Eugene.
But Harry, you
Thank
must
you,
Eugene.
No,
Eugene,
Harry.
Let me finish. Because even during, and people didn't really like Frank. Yeah, I was a minority that I wanted Frank. But let's say during that until like the end of the game, till the end of the game, the fans didn't boo. It's like only when Vicario did some stupid shit, people started booing. Yeah, that's his fault. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say you're paid. How much are these players getting paid, Eugene? Yeah, it's not like they're like
Harry,
me and you.
Harry, I understand that. I understand that scenario. Remember last season we were hammered by Liverpool, right? 6-3, right? The fans clap the players and the manager off.
Why? But yes, why? But why we fucking?
That's an away. That's also the away fans. That's also the away fans. That's also the away fans. Away fans are very different from home fans, and like people who go to games will tell you, right? So when I went to away to Everton, right? When I went to away to Everton, yeah, completely different type of fan base, right? So when we've got home fans, we've got like the corporates, the little kids, the tourists. Let's go see Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, right? Not many people are going to get the train, because I got the train with my then girlfriend, right? I got the train with my then girlfriend. We left at 9 o'clock in the morning and we got there around about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? We saw the game, right? We had a lovely romantic time at the Mersey, right? And the people there, no offense, they are Tottenham till you die lot, right? They will clap and support the team no matter what. These people, like the ones that go away to Tamworth last season and all that business, right? Completely different type of fan base. It's a completely different type of psychology as well, right? So the home fans and the away fans are different. And the problem is the home form is completely different. The home form's been so poor that we've supported them and we're just like, you know what? Fuck you, bro.
I understand that. I understand that. Big up, Scotty. Right? I'm sure you met Simon before. Okay, I understand what you're saying, guy. But I'm saying now we are in a relegation battle. The fans the fans cannot walk out of the stadium. You get what I'm saying?
Fans can do what they want,
Once
mate.
we're losing 3-0. Once we're losing 3-0.
I know the fans can do what they want, right?
What are you talking about? Like, why would I stay in the stadium? We're losing 3-0.
No, Harry. You see, the Spurs fans have never ever been, this group of Spurs fans that have been going to the stadium for the past 20 years, right, has never ever been in a relegation battle. You can say that, right? If you're in a relegation battle, you are supposed to be the 12th man to show the support. You are not supposed to walk out of the stadium. But that's one point. But if you can throw a parade, right, pre-game, 20,000 people outside of the stadium, right, kumbayaing, right? And
what was the point of the parade? What was the point of the parade?
What's the point of the
parade?
Explain it. When you do that,
fucking cringe.
Well, I told you, Eugene, I sent you a video. That was before, by the way. I didn't actually go to the actual parade. I walked to the chicken shop. Problem is, I had to walk through the whole bloody 20,000 people to get to flipping Chick King, because that's where I walked from. Because where the shuttle bus stopped, like there, you had to walk through them. So I took a video. Eugene was like, "Did you see anything?" I took a video, but I didn't stay at it because we actually left before the parade started. Whenever it started, I don't know. But
no, but Harry, this is what I'm saying.
But I should understand the purpose of the parade. The purpose of the parade.
It doesn't matter what the purpose of the parade is. The parade happened. It was bullshit or whatever, right? It was a waste of time, whatever. But 20,000 people could go to that parade, right? But why couldn't, right, the fans stay back in the stadium and show the support, show the love, even if you're down? That's what the fans supposed to do. You get what I'm saying?
I tell you what, the best person.
Promise, Eugene, is the club has created this because the club charged the craziest prices. Because what I'm saying, they created customers, and the customers aren't happy.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, they created this situation. It's not like my dad's been going since '77. They're suddenly giving him like a free season, or they're going to give him some sort of like loyalty bonus, whatever you want to say, right? Or there's other older fans like my dad. It's not just him, but they're not giving anything back to us. The club isn't giving anything back to us, and on top of that, football shit. So what? How can you complain about people leaving the stadium when we're 3-0 down to home to Forest? Like, what are we supposed to do at that point? We can't do anything. I understand
if
it maybe 1-0 or 2-0.
Big up was the edge, right? Yeah. When we were doing the live watch along, he was saying we're gonna win, we're gonna win.
Yeah, I knew. Harry, you got it right. You got it right. So this is the reason. So I cancelled my season ticket last year. I cancelled my season ticket last year because I just can't see those losses. I saw most of those 22 losses in the stadium, right? And you know, Harry, that when you go to a game, right, it takes a couple. Well, I live in Southeast London, right? It takes a couple of hours to get there, right? So if we're going to lose a game, and you like Eugene, you should ask Cookie because he left the stadium at 2-0, so he's better to explain it, right? I stay to the very end, but this is the thought process. Listen to the thought process, right? So if we are losing, and you know that we are going to lose, right? It is going to take you hours to get home, right? If I know that we are losing, if we are losing like 4-0, right, at half time, if we're losing 4-0 at half time, I might as well just go home because it's going to take me an hour and a half instead of 3.5 hours to get home. It's just easier for me.
No. I understand. I understand what all you guys are saying. Okay, before I'll say this last, then we get to Simon, then we get to Scott and Simon, right? We are all international fans. What I'm saying is, if we are in a relegation battle, right, we have a Kumbaya parade outside the stadium, big hoo-ha, but inside the stadium, when we are down 2-0, people start walking out. That isn't showing the support to the team as we are fighting a relegation. That's all I'm saying. Maybe our fans are not adapted to a relegation battle. That's why it's in their mind to move on. You get what I'm saying?
But right? Eugene, like are we in a relegation? Are we in a great relegation level stadium?
No, it doesn't matter whether in a relegation level stadium. No, I'm talking about the mentality of the stadium fans.
No, because the reason I say that is if we're on White Hart Lane, this is just by the way, this is just theoretically speaking. If we were in the old White Hart Lane, I imagine more Spurs fans would stay. But because we're in this massive stadium, the expectations are not going to be in the relegation fight, is it? Really?
No. To tell the truth, right? If those fans are there, right, as daytime tourists and all that, those are the fans are staying back. You get what I'm saying? The fans that are fed up, and you're telling me those are the fans who walk out.
Yeah.
And the true fans are staying back. Okay, it could be different. I'm not sure. Right.
The thing is, when you go to a home match, you can tell straight away who the tourists, who the hardcore fans are. Yeah. See, I count myself now because I don't have a season ticket anymore. Right? I count myself as what I would consider a casual match going fan. Right? I go to the games that I want. I've got a One Hotspur membership. I buy the tickets that I want to go to, and that's it. I'm not there under obligation. You can tell straight away, Eugene, when you go there, right? You can tell the tourists from the not because they're in crisp, brand new jerseys.
The tourists are in the Spurs shop as well.
Yeah, exactly, right?
This is the funny thing. I don't understand.
Yeah, and that's another thing, Eugene. People want to leave early to go to the Spurs shop before it closes so they can get all their merch. And the thing is, this is what I'm saying: that the people that leave, right? I can completely understand it.
Yeah,
I can completely understand it, and I don't judge them for it. Because we've had enough.
Yeah. Okay, Simon, what are your thoughts on this? Right, the parade and being down and the fans walking out of the stadium. Because my idea is that if we are in a relegation battle, we need all the support we need, and what the fans are doing in the stadium ain't helping.
Well, personally, I think if you actually make your way all the way there, And for the particular parade, the whole intention is to support the team. So if you're 2-0 down, why leave? You already made it a special day because you want to show support to the team, and you're 2-0 down and you're leaving. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not in England. I don't go to the stadiums, but imagine if I switch off my TV, it's basically the same thing.
Oh yeah, that's
But
true. Yeah.
that's not the point now. The point now is this. All right, we have 3 weeks. We've taken a whole week to sack Tudor. We are playing with fire. I mean, seriously, we don't have time to train for the next game. And we still do not know who the manager is. And by the way they are deciding on things, right? Probably about a week before, then they'll announce the coach, and the coach only have 7 days to actually start training the players. Then after that, what happens is that we lose again, and then we sack the coach again. I mean, the board is ridiculous. I sincerely think that Vinay is actually employed by Arsenal spies to actually come to our bloody team
Oh,
to
I've been
destroy
saying
our
Guna
team.
out for ever. No, I went on a rant, right? You should know. I went on a rant when he appointed him, when Levy appointed Vinay. I was really saying, get that Guna out, right? What the hell is he doing here, right? But no. But what I'm saying is that, Simon, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way as I'm feeling at this moment in time, right? We are in a relegation battle. We need every inch and ounce of support, right, from the stadium fans. You get what I'm saying, right? To try to get us out of this scenario that we're in.
I think it's a chicken and egg thing, lah. But as far as I'm concerned, the thing is that if the team is losing 2-0, I mean, as an international fan, I don't switch off my TV. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't, right? And when I'm doing watch along, we have to stick throughout the whole show, right? Scott,
I understand my friends in England why they leave and all that, but I'm just saying that, for me personally, I won't switch on my TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And for Scott, I guess he hasn't been watching many Spurs games anyway. So, but Scott, I mean, what I've been saying, right? If we are in a relegation battle, right, and what they did for the bus parade and what they did in the stadium, right, it just negates all the point of doing it. And I've been hearing they want to do more. So, Scott, give me your 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, I think the easiest thing is I heard you say, why did they show up for 20,000 people and then they go in the stadium and they leave early? And the simple answer is because they didn't show up at the bus parade because they wanted to support the team. They showed up because they wanted to have a party. And supporting the team was just the excuse for them to have a party, right? Like the idea that this is the dumbest, I'm sorry, but this like show up, stay up together, whatever, I can't, I don't care about it, right?
Enough for your rights.
Show up. People weren't there. Like, sure, it was an excuse. Hey, let's support Spurs. They're Spurs fans. Why not? They showed up for a party. And if there was any reason to have a party, all right, if it would have been like, oh, Harry Kane's coming back and we're supporting Harry Kane, they would have had a party for that, and the fans would have showed up for that. The saying that we were there to support the team was just an excuse. Fans were there because they wanted to have a party. They wanted to have half-price beers. They wanted to cheer in the high street and party with friends, right? That's why it did. So then when they went into the stadium, it had no effect on the players, not surprisingly. I think we all said it. I don't know Simon's view, but I know we said like it wasn't going to have a impact.
Yeah.
Sarr couldn't suddenly pass the ball. What a shock. We couldn't finish any chances like we haven't all season because our attackers are shit. Like it wasn't a shock, right? Then they get in the stadium and they leave because they don't care, which is fair enough. Like, and you can see that. We've seen it for years and years and years. The stadium going fans are more interested in having a day out, which is fine. That's their right to do it. They pay good money to have that day out. But we've seen it so long is that the fans that go to the stadium just want a day out, and that's more important. And if they get their beer filling from the bottom and it gets there fast and they get to go talk about their vacation to Portugal with their friends, that's all they need, right? And if Spurs win, hooray. That's good. Like, I don't think they don't care. Hey, if Spurs win, great. But if they don't win, hey, we got another game next week that we can go and do all the same things again. So that's why this idea of, we'll back the players and we're going to give them the the effort that they need. I just don't think it's realistic. I think the reason why, and I wasn't obviously there, but people have said about Everton why they worked is because it was natural. The fans were into it. They didn't have to be told,
forced.
hey, we're showing up for this parade. They wanted to show up for the parade. They wanted to show up, and they did it naturally, right? So that when they went into the stadium, they had those same feelings that brought them to the parade. They carried into the stadium. Our fans had to be told, hey, let's have a parade. This is why we're doing it. So when they get in the stadium, they don't care that much. And we've seen it for years that they don't care that much. And unfortunately, people like Guy and Has who go to the stadium and do care and do want change are
not anymore,
the vast minority. It's a tiny amount of fans there that want to change. So I can say I wasn't surprised at all of how the parade turned out. And I'll say this, because the people organizing it are tone deaf, I'm not surprised that they think that we should do this again. That doesn't surprise me either, because
I can't believe they're talking about doing another one.
Yeah, that's fucking cringe. I cannot believe we have become a fucking laughing stock because of that parade.
Right.
We had people who could not spell believe right, and we were celebrating a relegation fight. This is forced fun cringe nonsense.
No, I understand that point, but what I'm saying is, right, if we are in a relegation battle, right, and the Spurs fans in the stadium understand that we are in a relegation battle, the most important point is to stay back and be that 12th man to show the support. But I also understand that we've been going through this shit for too long, and I also understand that maybe 60% or 30%, 60 or 50% of the stadium going fans are like what Scott say, right? You're just there for the day out. You get what I'm saying?
But Eugene, that's the difference to me between like Everton and Tottenham. Everton had a smaller stadium, so like that's why I tried to bring up the scenario about if we were in this situation in the old stadium, I think there would be more of a 12th man, because most of the people in that stadium would have been less day out trippers, let's say, compared to this new stadium where it's more expensive. There are more day outers by consequence of that. Since they knocked down the old White Hart Lane, they neglected the football. Bear in mind, 2018 was the time when we didn't decide not to play for 500 days. And like what I'm saying is, this is a built up of resentment caused by the board or the owners, because it's not just one manager. We've had like 20, right? So at the end of the day, this is why I was so pissed off about the protest being cancelled for a flipping bus parade, because you said it yourself, like, and other people said it, that this was the best time to protest because, and ENIC, technically speaking, have never been this low. And I know what you're saying, Eugene. Like, I don't want us to go down, but I'm at this point where I think it's going to happen whatever we do. Like, and this is partly because every chance they've had this season to turn it around, they've fucked it. They had a chance in December to sack Frank to bring in Tudor. Okay, Tudor hasn't worked out, but that's like a different reality.
Bye.
Or even another manager, and they could have given the January window on top of that. They had a chance to sack him after West Ham, and he had 2 weeks left of the window. You bring in someone else, give him 2 weeks, give him maybe 2 or 3 players, right? They didn't do that. They sacked him too late. They brought in the wrong guy who Paratici, obviously Tudor at this point, was Paratici who recommended. He didn't have, like, I'm not saying Tudor's completely not at fault, by the way, but I don't think he had enough time to really build any sort of rapport with the players, considering the amount of games we gave him left to do anything, like 10 games, 12 games, even though he wasn't the right appointment, clearly, which is why they've got rid of him. But I don't trust them now to even get someone in, let alone get the right person in, because if you read the reports, Dyche has said no to us. There are ex-Spurs people who would come in. Will they get anything out of these players? In my opinion, these players, half of them, or at least more than half of them, already secured moves away in the summer. So they don't care. The spine of the team is broken. Like, you got a keeper who's a clown, 2 centre-halves who don't even want to be here, one who gets...
The midfield is completely gone.
The midfield,
we don't even have a midfield.
Okay, I'm saying Gray's done okay, but he's a kid at the end of the day. Wingers who can't cross, strikers who can't score, and you expect someone to come and magically go like, fix all the problems. It's not going to happen.
And our transfer window, our January transfer window was a disgrace.
Harry, all the scenarios that you have said, right, has already happened.
Yeah,
we
but that's what
can't
I'm trying to say. It's
change
too
that.
late. It's too late. It's
No,
too late.
Too
I
late.
understand.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been saying, right? Bring Ange back. You get what I'm
It's too
saying?
late.
Or?
Even if Ange comes, he's not going to keep us up.
Too late, mate. It's too
It's too
late.
late, mate.
No, I
He's not
mean,
gonna
And the
keep us
thing
up.
is,
no, it's never, guys, it's never too late, right? When it's mathematically possible. Because what we are saying is too late now is because what we see on the pitch, what we see that the players are not there. I've already been saying this whole season. The players,
did you not see our transfer window in January, Eugene? Eugene, this is going on for years. This is the thing from a fan
No,
perspective.
I think what Eugene is saying is that all these things has already happened, and
Yeah,
Yeah, but
we are
that's the
left
point.
we are left with very little alternative. And if I'm
Very big
seriously
up,
the owner of Tottenham Hotspurs, the number one thing I would really want is to have somebody to come into the dressing room who made the players believe that they are good players. That's what he did last year, and he seems to be the only person that can actually do this. So, I
But
mean,
We
we
also
had
lost
22
22
losses,
league
mate.
games. 22
Yeah,
We had
losses.
last
Yeah.
year
22
we
league
lost
no.
games.
I
22.
mean, let's talk about what happened last year. All right, we had 22 losses under Ange. True, but during the transfer window, when all the players are injured, he requested for players. What did the board do? So
the
it's
same
not his
thing.
fault. It's the boss's fault. And he did what any sensible person would do. I don't have enough players, but I want to go into Europe. Let's win the only thing that we can win. Let's sacrifice the rest of
But also,
the
considering the
team.
Simon, considering the time constraints we have left, you need to also take into consideration his time at Forest, because he played 9 games at Forest, didn't win 1.
Because the
So
Forest
Ange
players
doesn't
don't know
come in.
him.
No, force
Ange
players
doesn't come in.
no
Magically going to come in. Magically going to come in and fix all our
You can't
problems.
bring the
Harry,
forest. You can't bring the
Harry,
forest scenario into the Tottenham scenario.
yeah,
He
because they
made the
don't know
I
him.
Spurs
can,
players
because
believe,
Forest are a
but
Premier
the
League side.
But he
Forest
His
didn't
last
players
ever
Premier
do
League
that.
job.
believe. That's
Forest is the last Premier League
totally
side. His last Premier
distinguishing
League job. He
fact.
didn't win 1 game, mate.
When did he make us believe?
Nah. He's the.
We won the trophy. Isn't that to believe to win the
We still lost
trophy?
22 league
He
matches.
didn't win
Eugene.
us the
Yes, but
trophy.
it's league form, and this is the thing, right? We are going to live or die on our league form.
Guys, okay. We are running off topic now. We are going back to Ange because
His
I
league
said
form
bring
was
Ange
fucking
back and sign
shit.
supporter.
His league
We are
form was
running
fucking
off
shit
topic
last
now. Wait.
season.
I'm what my topic now is this scenario is that I'm saying, would you believe, right? Even right, if we were 3-0 down, right?
I wouldn't
the
believe in
fans
Ange
were
with
still
3-0 down.
No, I'm not talking about Ange now, guys. I don't care about Ange. Ange is gone. He's passed. Unless they bring him back now, then we'll have a conversation of that. We do not know.
I
right?
think
Because
he
they
wants to come
Tudor.
back.
Yeah, we'll go to Tudor later. But what I'm saying now about the fans, right, doing this, you get what I'm saying? Big up Luis, big up, right? Part of Anthony and Luis, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Is it Ant and
We have
Deck?
guys,
Louis, is Louis,
and that, Luis.
Yeah.
Right? No, but what I'm saying, look at everything that's happened now. We're in this scenario now. The thing is that the club must get together, the fans in the stadium must get together and support whatever the
But we
shit
do
is
that.
happening.
But Eugene, we do
do
that.
that.
That's
All the way, not halfway.
But with
It's
3-0
not
down,
halfway.
10 minutes left, what am I supposed to do? Stay in the same and watch us concede another?
No, because
We
are in the
we
relegation.
do actually, dude. When you
If
go
we
to
weren't in
games,
the relegation, right? If we
dude,
weren't
when
in
you
the
go
relegation,
to
no, Harry, guy, if we weren't in a relegation battle, I don't give a shit if the stadium empty to 100%, right?
so why matter now? So why
Because
does
we're
it
in a
matter
relegation
now?
battle.
Okay, but
Okay.
that doesn't matter. That honestly does not matter to a person who is going to the stadium, right? Who has to go through travel. Sometimes they have family. They've got kids. If it's just their own mate, no offense. If it's the 60th minute and it's an 8 o'clock game, I'm going home early, bro.
No. So basically, what you guys are saying is very simple. 80% of the home fans that go to the stadium don't love the club enough. Correct?
That's not what I said. That's
But
not. No.
Eugene,
That's not what I said.
Eugene, if you were with a girl, yeah, and she was disrespecting you, would you not walk away?
I'll break off with her. Of course, I'll break off with her.
Yeah, but
You
we can't
understand,
break
Sina?
up with Tottenham,
So-
can
so-
we?
so-
But we
yeah,
can't
so
break
we
up
can't
with
break
Tottenham.
up. That's why we can't.
So the best thing we could do
That's
is
why
leave the
we
fucking
can't.
stadium when it was 3-0 down.
That's the thing,
not
right?
in a relegation battle.
Eugene, this is the problem. Eugene has, right? We get as fans, right? We get shit from the media and pundits and all that for staying to the end and booing, right? We get shit for that, right? Now we get shit for not booing
Yeah.
and leaving early.
Rodney, but
Nah.
Rodney understands. you. Rodney
you should-
understands.
Right, guy
I
is right. There's
understand.
no way we can win. So if we stay and we boo at full time, we'll get shit from the media. If we leave early, they'll take pictures of us leaving the stadium, and then people cross
But
not real
yeah,
fans.
but we already.
But
we
we're
are
Okay,
fed
I
up,
already-
don't
Eugene.
leave early.
Guys,
I
we
don't
already-
leave early, but I can understand why.
Yeah, no. Guy doesn't leave early. And kudos to him. Guys, of course we are the clowns and the shit of the of town now.
Eugene, I get
You know,
shit at work
Fox
every
Sport,
Monday
right?
now,
Fox
every
Sport
day.
has made a
It's
show.
shit.
No, Fox Sport has just made a show, especially for Spurs, right?
I know.
And us.
I know.
We
I know.
too big to go down. What the fuck?
Because
I don't
we're a
listen to
circus,
sport.
Eugene. We're a circus, mate. We're a circus.
Yeah.
I just don't
Well,
think,
I don't-
Eugene, what you're asking makes a difference. I think we really
doesn't.
overrate what like everybody cheering. Like, I don't think it'd make a
I
difference.
understand. No, I understand.
That's why where my stance. I understand what you're saying. I just think that it doesn't make a difference. I think these players aren't good
They don't
enough.
give a
That's
shit.
the
They
problem.
don't
we
give a
have.
shit either. They don't give a
Shut
shit
this
about
down,
us.
okay.
Eugene.
I'm gonna
They
ask
don't
you.
care
I
about
don't
guys,
think
us.
it's like an effort thing.
I'm
and
gonna ask
they
you three
need
guys.
more.
Wait. I'm gonna ask you three guys this question. So, Scott, remember you were saying that we weren't going to get relegated in the last Bring Ange back show, right? You and Guy had a back and forth, right? And then you said that if we lose to Forest, right? Correct? So
Yeah.
Are you? So you are on the Relegation squad now.
Well, not
I don't say
Stelligation, no,
Stelligation.
because
That's
that's
cringe,
a
man.
terrible idea.
Don't
but
say
I
Stelligation,
think-
man.
I
That's some
think,
cringe shit.
I think it's 50-50 whether we go down. I think it's about
Oh.
50-50.
50-50.
And it's because the whole
No.
thing,
Okay.
West Ham could lose every single game that they have for the
They
rest
won't
of the season.
though. They're playing at home
They are
to Wolves
so
next.
bad. They are so bad. Leeds could lose every game. Forest could lose
You
every
know,
game. We could lose
Scott,
every game.
Scott.
We are
Don't
all
get me wrong.
so
I
bad.
agree with you on most things, but you know West Ham's form since the turn of the year has been
Form.
would put them in the
We're
top
basing
six.
it. Yeah,
We're
we're
putting
And
basing
they're
it on
still
form, bro.
where compared to us?
One
this
point, only
amazing
1
form.
point.
1
behind us.
point.
1 point.
Exactly. With this
They
amazing
win
form,
against.
they
They
still
win
can't
against
even
Wolves.
pass us.
They win against
who hasn't
Wolves
won
on
in
Friday
20
night. We're in 18th, mate. They beat Wolves on Friday night. We're 18th.
And if
Guys,
they
that's the
lose, where
reality.
are we? And if they lose,
Huh?
and if they lose,
We're probably gonna lose to Sunderland anyway. So what's the difference?
so then we're still ahead of
But we're
them. Like
still being
again,
17. But we're still being 17. We haven't
West
followed
Ham
it.
is a
that's-
terrible
that's-
team.
No,
West Ham is a terrible. There's a reason why they're behind a team that hasn't won a game in 2026 because they're crap.
They're still better.
I know.
Somerville, Bowen. They're still better than us.
Guys,
wingers.
They're
that
still
we
behind
will-
us.
No,
Like-
wait.
We can list off all these great players. If they're behind us, it doesn't matter.
No, guys.
So
but
if we beat
that's
Wolves,
the
if
thing.
they beat Wolves on Friday night, what are we gonna say? What are you gonna say?
If we
If
beat,
they
if
beat
they
Wolves,
beat Wolves,
then it's
And
still
West Ham beat Wolves.
50-50 whether we go down, up or down.
Do you see us getting anything and wait to Sunderland then?
No.
no hope.
This is so. What's the point?
God, no hope.
But again,
telling me-
like West Ham is prime city. Like If
No,
something
not Prime
happens-
City. I'm not saying they're Prime City. I'm estimating of the 7 games that we've got left. I'm estimating West Ham will get roughly between. This is kind of like a high estimate. Between 7 to 8 points, low estimate 5 to 6 points. I'm looking at us, and I'm looking at our 7 fixtures, and I'm literally looking at them based on our current form. 0 points. People are saying we're going to lose. People, let me. Some people have faith that we are going to beat Wolves away. How?
We haven't
I
beat Wolves
don't
in
know.
3 years. We haven't beat Wolves in 3
I
years.
know.
by the way.
Yeah, I know.
know.
But guys, okay, it comes down to the end of this, right? I'm very weird in this scenario. Remember, Harry, we did a show, right? And you asked the question, how are we gonna do, right? And I did say
Yeah.
one thing. I see us losing every game until the end of the season.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
Frank,
we're fucked.
wait. And the Frank and the Tudor, right? Right. I said sack Tudor after the Crystal Palace game, right?
Yeah, same.
But That is my realistic side and what I see with my eyes. No, not the realistic side. That is the side which I see with my eyes and I see how shit they are, and they're not responding to the manager. But now we sacked him, right? Now let's go into the yay, Tudor's gone. Bring Ange back. Right?
Have you seen some of the names that they've been linked to us? Ben Davies.
I never
Don't give a shit, mate.
Now,
Until it's announced, I don't give a shit. Until it's announced, I don't give a shit. Because it could be anyone, bro. Knowing this board, like I say, I've heard if they announce Labubu, if they put Labubu as the manager, I won't be surprised.
Who?
Labubu, mate. Labubu, it's like a little
toy.
Is like a toy.
Okay.
All right. Let me explain what Labubu is. Right?
Yeah, put Hello Kitty in charge. Put Hello Kitty in charge. It won't surprise me, bro.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. Yeah, Labubu is made from China. It's from Potmart, right? Potmart, if you want to sponsor my channel, please go ahead. Yeah. It's one of the biggest fad in Asia at the moment. Right?
But yeah, Hasbro, tell me the names, bro. Tell me the names, because I don't follow the news, bro.
Anyway, I don't know how reliable this is. This is just some shit I saw online.
The Zerbi,
no. Spurs may be forced into short-term appointment because Zerbi isn't interested only if we stay up.
He's
not
not.
To do the World Cup, obviously. But the names they listed for the Telegraph were Ben Davies, Redknapp, Hoddle, Sherwood, and Chris Hughton. Checks on Adolf, whatever his name was, and died.
Wait. Ben Davies?
Yeah.
Our Ben Davies was still
Centurion,
here?
the Centurion, yeah.
Oh, fuck shit.
Player manager. Remember there was that rumor about player manager? Do you remember? Did you not see that?
Ben Davies is the player manager, and he's injured, right? So
yeah, he can...
okay, guys, this is the biggest joke. You know why? Because we can't bring back Ryan Mason.
Redknapp, Hoddle, Sherwood, and Chris Hughton. We're still in with Adolf. You know him, and then Daesh. But Daesh said no to us. I read, so I don't know why they're linking us to Daesh.
Yeah, he said it on
Twitter. No, Daesh said he never talked to us. He hasn't been approached.
Yeah. Load of bollocks. Dude, it's I swear all of this is just joke because I don't read football journalism, bro. I don't read it because most of it's just made up.
Guy, who do you think we're gonna get then if it's none of these names? Who can you think of? Because I'm lost with names.
No, bro. I don't know. They pulled Igor Tudor out of their ass.
Yeah. But guy, you are like me, right? To end of it, the manager, I don't care. Remember, after
I don't care. Just get some results.
No, that's why I said bring back Ange.
And yeah, get results. I'm not having this conversation, bro. We did a 2-hour stream, bro. This conversation is dead to me, bro. We had 2 hours of listening to your waffle about Ange, bro. I'm not having it. I'm not having it on this stream, bro.
We have to bring him back. He's
never go back to your ex. Eugene, never go back to your ex.
It's not even
never
that.
Go back to your ex.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how terrible he is. He isn't going to come back. Like, he'll make the
it's just a non-combo, bro.
Despite the fact that he's awful and would guarantee us relegation, he won't choose to come back. So,
but yeah, no, I don't know.
He's going to come back.
All we need. I'm looking at 10 points. We need 10 points out of 7 games, right?
We're getting 10 points.
3 games, 3 wins and a draw.
Where
exactly? Where are we getting them?
Where are we getting 10 points from?
Nowhere.
The same place.
We're going down then.
West Ham's getting their match.
Exactly. That's what I said. I said we need. I didn't say we will get. I said we need 10 points. We need at least 10 points.
If we got 7 points, I would say we're guaranteed to stay up because I don't see West Ham getting 8.
So that means we need 2 wins and a draw.
Where are we getting the wins from?
We're getting no wins, bro.
Where are we getting wins from?
No wins, bro. We're allergic to wins, bro.
Where's West Ham getting wins from?
Next game, they're going to beat Wolves.
So they can beat Wolves, but we can't. Like West Ham.
Because we haven't beaten Wolves in 3 years. We haven't beaten Wolves in 3 years.
That's how we determine how we win or lose now, is what we've done in the past.
Yeah, because we've been worse than we were 3 years
ago. They beat Man City.
We're worse than we were 3 years ago. So how are we going to beat Wolves now when we're worse than we were 3 years ago?
Yeah,
Wolves
beating
are worse
Wolves,
than they
bro.
were 3 years ago. Wolves have never
We'll
been
be lucky
this
to even
bad.
get a point at Molyneux. You know that. We'll be lucky to even get a point. We'll probably bottle it.
But West Ham
Okay,
will guaranteed to beat them.
They're at
That's where
home, though.
this is
That's
where
the
it doesn't make
difference.
sense. I agree. We are going to struggle badly to get points. Again, I'll say it. We could get 0 points the rest of the way. But pretending like West Ham is guaranteed to get all these points is silly too. That's where it's frustrating. Like West Ham could get 0 points for the rest of the season.
Right.
I don't
Like
think
just
they will,
to give you some information, right? So I've got a handful of West Ham fans, right? As friends, right? So they are like I say, from their prediction, yeah, I'm going to let you know from their prediction, right? Because they watch. I've watched loads of West Ham this season because of the fixtures, right?
I've had to now because of
Yeah. I think we all have. But here's the thing, yeah. The most optimistic of optimists are saying 8 points. The most pessimistic. The most pessimistic of pessimistic West Ham fans are saying 4 points, right? So we go between 4 to 8 points, right? So the most pessimistic is 4 points, right? So we need to at least win 5 points.
Because of the goal difference.
No, 4. We just match West Ham and we beat them. They're 1 point behind us.
Difference.
Okay, all right, we get the same amount of points, yeah? Our goal difference is getting shot to shit as well, bro.
Don't worry.
But we're
don't be
11
the last
goals
5
better
games
than
under
West Ham.
under
Yeah, but
Tudor,
if we
right?
lose all these games, and the goal difference will disappear, though, Scott.
But West Ham's losing the games too because they're only getting 4 points in this scenario. So they're not.
If we lose the games by
making
2,
up
3, or
11.
4 goals, right? West Ham lose
We've
by
been
1.
losing 3-4
second
nil
one.
every week.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. The 3-4
Sunderland
nil
might beat
part.
us 4-0, you know.
Like I say, I'm not saying West Ham are like the next Man City. I'm not saying that West Ham are better than us. No
Okay.
fucking way am I saying that. But what I am saying is, and I've been saying this since I don't know about 3-4 months now. All it takes is for West Ham or Forest to get a run of games. That's it. West Ham beat Man City. You know, they're drawing. And I'm like, okay, what are we doing? We're losing 3-4 by 3.
Yes, they are. Why are we just making stuff up, Daryl? Sorry. Of course they're losing.
They are. I'm not.
Lost to Aston Villa.
Yeah, they lost to Aston Villa. But here's the thing. I'm looking.
Like 5 games or something. Anyway, sorry,
I'm looking at how. This is the thing. I'm not just going off the results either. I'm watching these games as well because I remember I was watching a game with my West Ham fans, and one of them poured a beer over my head and said, "We're coming for you," because they're mates. They do that. We do that as football friends, right? And it's just how it is. And here's the thing. I'm not saying they are amazing. I'm just saying they only need to be a tiny bit better than us. Just a tiny bit, and we're fucked.
It's not that difficult. It's not difficult.
And the same goes. We just have to be a tiny bit better than them, and we're safe.
How? We haven't won a game in like 3 months.
All right, guys. Okay. Let's pivot back. Wait, guys. Hold on. Let's pivot back to just now what Has was reading out. The list. Ben Davis, go ahead.
Harry Redknapp, Tim Sherwood, Glenn Hoddle. Those were like the ex-Spurs list. And then they linked us to Sean Dyche and Adolf, whatever his name is, Hutter. Is it Hutter?
The Adolf Hutter.
Yeah.
But Zerby's not coming. Roy Hodgson. Here's the thing. Remember when people saying like, "Oh, Harry Redknapp will not come back because he's too old." Well, Roy Hodgson just got put into Bristol. He's gone into Bristol. The man's 78 years old, bro. Look, I honestly, I don't know. Here's the thing, right? And I put this in a video when Frank was sacked, right? I put this in my first video when I did my first ever YouTube video. I said, do we put our trust and faith in this board to hire the right person? Me? No. No, we're fucked.
No way.
Even I agree with you, Guy, but I would even say, even if we had a competent board, who could we hire right now that makes sense? Let's just like throw it out, like, because like Klopp and all the best managers aren't coming. Even De Zerbi, who's a mid-level manager, he's not risking coming in. Like, who does it make sense? Let's just put some.
What I
level
would
of
do,
realism.
I'd
Who does it make sense
appoint
to bring in.
I'd point Sherwood, Houghton,
that?
and Redknapp as a trio. That's what I would do.
Guys,
Just,
I
When
see it.
has a trio of managers ever worked?
I'm not saying they're all managers. I'm saying you have Redknapp there as like a arm around the shoulder person, Chris Houghton as like the actual tactician shit, and Sherwood there to give him a massive rock up the arse. They don't have
Guys,
to be
guys,
named
going to
managers.
have that
Hold on.
Seven
We
games,
are
that
becoming a
seems like
joke.
very
We are
complicated.
becoming a joke.
No,
How
we
can you
already are
have
a
three
joke.
managers? No, we're becoming a
We
worse joke.
are a
How can you
joke.
have, we are even becoming a more worse joke now. You know why? How, you know, we used to have one DOF in one football club. Then Spurs came along and want to try a new tactic, 2 DOFs. Now
Yes.
Spurs want to try a new
Eugene,
tactic.
Eugene, you need to realize this. Eugene, you need to realize this. We have been a joke for a while.
Right.
We're not becoming a joke. We're not going
we-
into our banter era. It is here.
We are in
It has
it.
been
Yeah.
here. Not
I
in
know
it.
we are-
We've been in it for ages.
So if we are following the scheme of the whole thing, right? I'm going to make a prediction here now, right? On Spurs Vision TV with Scott M, Guy, and Harry. Ben Davis is going to be our manager.
Oh,
Watch
great.
my words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck to him, mate. Good luck to him.
You know why? Because no one can tell me it's either they don't want to come, we haven't asked them. We're going through this thing that we don't know again. And content has the content, right? As Spurs fans, we're going into this meltdown again.
Yeah.
Right. Guys,
He's
Ben
right.
Davis.
Daryl's right, man. Daryl's right. It's easier to accept we're going down.
It's not easy for me, man.
No, I can't accept it. Okay, Daryl.
Eugene, I accepted that after we lost
will
to
accept
Newcastle. That's when I looked at the players' body language and I said to myself, "We're going down," because
Dude,
the
for
body
me, it was
language of the
earlier
players
than
is
that.
shit.
All right. I think the
Yeah.
next
For me,
watch
it was
along.
earlier than that. It was Bournemouth was when I was like, this form is getting us down.
Do you
And
mean
here's the thing, people.
beginning of the season when we lost our first
Yeah.
game? Or do you
I
mean
was
away
like, this
game?
is relegation form. I was like, this is relegation form. But I'm being serious, yeah. I'm being absolutely dead serious. I'm being absolutely dead serious, yeah. I have been looking into VIP boxes at places like the Valley and the Den, right? So at the Valley, it's
Yeah.
500 quid, yeah. It's 500 quid for 10 people. They've got a PlayStation in the box.
Is
So while
it?
we're losing to So while we're losing to Charlton
Play
Athletic,
FIFA,
we can
mate.
just
can
play FIFA. Yeah, play FIFA, lap it up.
Mate, we
2
gotta
quid
do that away
cold
day.
beers.
We gotta do that away day, man.
Yeah, man.
What? Does it include food and
I'm up for
drinks?
that. Charlton away
Yeah,
championship.
food and drink. Yeah, food and drink. Proper turnstiles, lovely stadium.
Yeah.
They've got a kids' room. You can dump your kids back in. You can dump your kids in the kids' room. No, people have been like, you haven't really been doing that, have you? I was like, yeah, of course they have. Because if we're doing the championship, I'm doing it VIP style, bro.
But for me, guys,
Wait,
it's
the
a
guy
very
got a
simple-
PlayStation then, man. Sounds fun. At least when we're
Yeah.
losing 3-0, we can play some PlayStation.
Exactly.
I'm
Then
gonna
we'll
say-
stay in the stadium, Eugene. We won't leave the stadium then.
we just play PlayStation in the stadium. We won't leave. Yeah.
Okay. No, but wait, no. Coming back to the realistic part, right? Scott says that we still have 50-50 chance. You two guys say that we are going down.
No, I'm saying no. I said
No, we
based
are going
on
down.
no. I keep saying
We are
this.
going down.
For me, here's my point. Based on our current form, we are guaranteed to go down.
All right.
And it's not up to me to change
Yeah,
that. It's
guy-
not up to me to change
Guy-
that. It's not up to
guy-
me.
I know. Guy saying that, and of course, Harry says we're going down, but I'm the pragmatic side is that I already said we're gonna lose every game, right? Until Tudor, I couldn't see him win a game. So now I gotta wait and see what the new manager comes in. If he comes in,
So do you think?
right, like I said, if he gets something out of his team, big up to Ben Davis. We all love you. Please do a good job and keep us up.
So Eugene, do you think Ben Davies is going to keep us up realistically?
Don't know, bro. I need to see the first
Even
three
Scott's
games.
shaking his head. Even Scott's shaking his head.
But you say that, I think it's 50-50. Like, I'm not saying like, hey, we're guaranteed. West Ham and Leeds are so bad.
All right, guys, we have to
That's
click
what I
this.
don't
We
get.
have to click this.
but Ben Davies, I would say I would probably ramp it up 2 more. I think if we had Sean Dyche come in, I know people hate the name, I think I might have more of a hope. But if Ben Davies comes then we're not going to, because what guys, right, based on our form, and I'm not sure our form is going to stay that poorly, because I said it. I don't know if it was I think it was to Cookie. You might have been there, Guy. We just need somebody to come in and do normal things. And the problem with Tudor is he came in and did dumb things. Like, I don't think it's really his fault. Yeah. The players are crap. But the players being crap didn't mean that we played Poro at right back. Didn't mean we go back 3, back 4, back 3 to a back 4.
Played as a winger once as well.
Gallagher on the right wing.
Yeah, he played on the wing.
Dumb decisions he made. We need somebody, and that's what Sean Dyche would do. He's not great. I'm not saying he's amazing. He would come in and do basic things.
Would Sean Dyche come in and shout at the players or put their hands around them, or how is he going to do it? Right? Because
I don't care how he does it. I don't think they need I think they need an arm around their shoulder is nonsense. I don't think they need it. I think we need somebody to come in, have a back line that works together, not doing anything stupid, a midfield that just moves the ball as best as they can, which isn't very good, and a front line that takes shots when they have the chance to take a shot. And it's like it almost feels like kids football. Like, just do the basic things.
It's Sunday League, bro. It's Sunday League. It's Sunday League.
That's where we are, and that's why we're at risk of going down. That's why Guy and Has think we are. That's why I'm at 50-50, because it's so bad at this point. But all we need is all we can do, like you said, Eugene, we've already done it. Simon was saying all those things we're talking about is in the past. All we can do is just hope that we get lucky with a few results for us, and that the other teams get unlucky, right? And that's where we're at. That's the stage where we're at.
Okay, Scott, so I'm going to throw this back at you, right? So, like, last season, we were so lucky. We won the cup, right?
Yeah, we were lucky.
Yep.
Yeah. So do you think that we have used up all our luck this season?
Oh, I think that's what we need. We need Mickey Van de Veen to kick a ball over his head, where if he's 1 inch off, it's a goal, and we don't win the cup. We need something like that, right? We need somebody like Matisse Tell to kick the ball off a United player for an own goal. We need those kind of breaks to go our way. That's what we need this year. Otherwise, we're going to be...
Hope is not a plan, bro.
That's all we have. We don't have a plan, guy. You know that. This club has a plan. That's why we're talking about Ben Davies being a manager. What other club in the Premier League is Ben Davies is we're able to have a serious talk about it?
I can't be serious.
The plan is gone, man.
We're so cooked. We're so cooked, man. We're actually cooked.
We are fucked, bro. We are so cooked.
We're cooked. We're actually cooked. We're cooked.
Ben Davies. Go and check the betting odds, right? What is Ben Davies' chances of getting
I'll check.
the manager? Guy, put £5 on it.
Davies to keep us up. Davies keep us up.
I don't. I mean, it's fun to laugh.
Not Davies to keep us up. Ben Davies will be appointed manager of Spurs. A simple one.
Let me check the odds now. Give me a second. Let me just find out.
Oh my god! The thing is, I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'm gonna fucking cry, bro. Because if we're literally going off vibes to win games, man, that is hilarious. Just kick it on his ass. Kick it on his ass. Kick it. Yeah, kick it on his ass. We'll get a butt goal.
Sean Dyche 3-1. This
Seriously?
is odds checker.
Okay.
Zerbi 3-1. Silver 10-1. Poch 10-1. Mason 12-1. Hutter 12-1. Redknapp 12-1. He's not on this list yet. Redknapp 12-1. Robbie Keane 14. He's not on this list yet. I can't find him.
I swear,
he's not on. He's not. I don't think he's a serious. It's just a fun one to bring up because,
mate,
I don't think he's not on the odds list that I see either.
Robbie Keane's
probably on the same one, but
guys,
Jens Berthel Asku 33-1. Who the hell is that? Kjell Kunsten. Who are these people? For Farioli 33-1.
No,
Reggie
guys,
Debris,
do you think Southgate would do something for us?
Zidane's 66-1. What the hell's going on?
Gareth Southgate to Spurs. Yeah, sure, mate. Sure, mate. Let's see how that works out.
But I'm surprised Dyche is
Considering he's
3-1.
fucking terrible.
That's the weird thing, right? The betting odds is Dyche and De Zerbi.
That's what odds checkers
Which
just
both
told me
aren't
now.
coming, man. You might as well go and give your money to the homeless.
But remember, like betting odds also are designed to get money in, so they don't. They
Yeah,
might
no,
think
I'm
that
just
there's
looking.
zero
I'm just
chance
looking.
Dyche is-
Yeah.
They might think there's zero chance that De Zerbi's coming, but if Guy's going to give them £100,000, they'll take that bet obviously and put the odds up, right?
Yeah.
So they give us
Yeah.
credit, but they are also.
Who's
Yeah, De
Farrioli?
Zerbi's
Oh,
not-
man, I can't take any of this seriously, man. I can't take any of it seriously. Like, here's the thing: like, Igor Tudor's been sacked. I ain't even going to record
Oh,
a video
Aske's
about it. 'Cause the
Motherwell
video would be
manager.
like, "Oh, he's sacked. Who's coming? Don't care." Video done.
You
Why
should
would
do
you
that.
want the Motherwell manager?
Do a
Frank
shot.
was sacked.
Motherwell
Who said
Do a-
Tudor?
do a
Nobody
video, do a
talked
shot.
about Tudor, right?
Guy, do a
Tudor's
shot.
name
and
was-
put it on. Do a shots. Not a video, do a
Not
shot.
shorts, man. Shorts are cringe. I'm not doing cringy YouTube shorts. Fuck off.
Nah, but guys, coming to it, right? We've sacked Tudor. And I think the club is, I don't know, this is back like Daniel Levy days when he let us do content, right? Spurs is the club that continues to give YouTubers to do content. You get what I'm saying?
Mate,
We're
this club
so
is going to make me
experiment.
go bald. Mate, this club is
We're
going to make me
social
go
experiment.
bald in the next year. Look, it's starting to happen. This year, bro, it's starting to happen, bro. I'm going to end up like Scott by the end of the year.
That would be a good one.
I used to have a hair like you when I started on YouTube with Eugene, and then now I've
Oh,
followed
see,
Spurs for 5
the
years, so-
warning signs are there, bro. The warning signs are there, man. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, we got. I've been trying to like say to like when I go on panels and stuff. I have to say that there's things that we need to realize, right? That if you don't realize this, then then I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, we as a team are shit. We are not a football club. We're a sports entertainment brand. Yeah, and we have been a joke for a long time,
Yeah.
a very long time.
Until last year.
Even that trophy was a joke because at the end of the day we had 22 losses. Like, I went to the parade, bro. I went to the parade and it's all fun and games.
Joke, bro.
Yeah, it's all nice winning a trophy. Thank you for the trophy, but I was there for those 22 losses. Why did you stop your season ticket if we won a trophy? We're shit. Where's your season ticket? How much do you spend a year? I don't. I watch it on telly down the pub. Well, fuck off then. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sky Sports again. Why is it on fucking Sky Sports again?
What? What's
I
on
don't know.
Sky?
I don't know.
Chris Cowley.
Whatever,
Chris
bro.
Cowley.
Let him
But
do
here's
what he
the
wants.
thing, because you just get the talking heads on, man. Just get the talking heads on. It's fine. The people that go, yeah, come on, you Spurs. No, fuck you, Spurs.
Is Cowley saying Ben Davies going to be the next manager?
No, I haven't watched it yet, but there's a video that came up on
I ain't
my
watching
YouTube.
it. Yeah, I'll tell you what
Alex Crook said there's no manager lined up. You know, Alex Crook for Talk Sports and no manager lined up.
There's no manager lined up. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, we
I'll
got
take
our
it. I'll
Tottenham
take it.
back.
Get a nice payout at the
We
end of the
got
year.
our
I'll take
Tottenham
it.
back.
I'll take it.
Mate, like I
Get a
say,
nice
get
payout at the end of the
Labubu. I'm team Labubu, mate. I'm team Labubu. Get Labubu in there. Yeah, Hello Kitty, bro. Let's get Pikachu in there, bro. Let's get Pikachu in there. Pikachu, bro. Team Pikachu. Let's get a Pokemon to manage our club. Because at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to matter. 7 games, all right? So we're going to need 3-4 games to get their rhythm and stride, yeah? That means 3 games to the end of the season. We're fucked.
Wait. There's one name that's not in there.
Who,
Sam
Pikachu?
Allardyce.
Oh, sorry. Big Sam. They ain't going to point Big Sam, I don't think.
No, I'm surprised, right? There's one name that's not in there. Big Sam.
Yeah, he's not on the betting odds, but apparently we don't know who we're going to point. That's the impression I get from what's been told to the media.
All right, guys, we are Spurs fans, right?
Wake me up next season, bro. Just wake me up next season. Tell me how we did, bro. It's all good.
Playoffs. We're
Scott,
gonna get the
right?
playoffs next season.
We've been doing this for nearly 6 years, right? And we've been doing this on and off. I mean, I do it for fun, you do it for fun, right? And we've watched how our club, right? I don't know, self-destruct or kamikaze, you get what I'm saying? Suicide mission kind of shit they're doing.
Yeah, but why are you complaining? We were second in the league once. Why are you complaining? Stop complaining. We were second in the league.
But we won nothing, right? What's there? Do we get a second of the league trophy? We don't. You get what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, but remember, Eugene, stop complaining. We're second in the league. Even though we were saying the football shit, we're conceding goals, late minute equalizers. What's going on? There's something wrong here. No, don't complain. We're second in the league.
Yeah, that was the good old days. We were second of the league. But all right. I think I'll be ending the show soon, right? Because we're just going round in circles again. I've been doing this for so long. A new addition is Guy, right? Welcome, right, to the shit show that Spurs is and the shit show that we do on YouTube, right? And
yeah, no hope, bro.
Yeah,
no hope. No, because it's not. I said in a video, it's not up to me to inspire these players. No, it's up to these players to inspire it in me.
Eugene, they have to give us something back. They have to give us something back.
No, I understand that part too. I also want to see inspiration from them, right? Maybe that's just the weird part of me is that
The problem is, Eugene, they don't care. This is why it's.
I know they don't care. I've already been saying that they don't care for so long. When Ash,
so why should we be? So why is it up to me to make? Why is it up to me?
I already saw them.
Was that up to the fans then to make them care? Why is it up to the fans then to make them care if they don't care?
I don't know. Maybe that's me. I think that the fans should, but if you feel that
how are we gonna make? How am I, me, Guy, everyone's gonna make them care
Dude,
if they don't care?
I've spent nearly $1,000 this year on tickets and travel and bro, suck my dick, man. These Spurs players need to turn up.
I know they need to turn up, right? But
problem is,
like
Eugene, if this was 10, 20 years ago, obviously YouTube didn't exist.
Okay, let me finish this, right? The pragmatic side of me, right, says that we're going down. I already said that we ain't going to win another game for the whole season, right? And hopefully Scott is correct too, right? That West Ham won't win another game the whole season.
Yeah.
Right? That's
if
my
West
hope,
Ham get 2
right?
points, Eugene, if we lose all our games, West Ham gets 2 points.
Let me finish.
Then they finish above us.
Let me finish. But the delusional side of me, right, says it's still mathematically possible. That's all I'm gonna say. Right? Maybe I'm Scott.
Just because it's possible, I mean it's probable.
I know. I understand that part too. Possible, but
for me, there's like 80% chance we go down now.
That's what I'm saying, right? Being a Spurs fan is more like a social experiment. You know, all how called emotions and anxieties and mental twists here and there is all tested. You get what I'm saying? So let's see how we enjoy this. Like I said, I'm zen. I'm zen about what Spurs is. Yeah, we're all just waiting for that. Right. I'll go around the panel one more time before I say goodbye to the chats, right? Let's have Scott's last few wise words for Spurs fans. 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that Tudor is gone because he was a terrible manager, but I don't see anybody worth bringing in. Anybody we bring in it's not going to be a good option. So I will get on the Dice train. The man we should have always had, the man Spurs fans deserve. So I think it is. I know I'll be called delusional and my usual happy clapper self, but I think it's about 50-50 we go down because of how bad the other teams are around us, right? I
can't believe he's more optimistic than I am. I can't believe this. How the tables have turned.
It's not really.
I know. I can't believe it either. I can't believe it either.
About the other teams, I'm just negative about West Ham. That's why I'm thinking we can stay up, but we'll see. I think Tudor had to go, but I don't see a solution. And this has been 5 years, as you said. This has been years and years in the making. This is not just we're having a bad season. This is what happens when you don't have a football plan at a club.
One bad day.
This is what happens when you don't have a football plan at a club and you rely on luck and Sonny and Kane to get you out of situations. And now you don't have them to do that anymore because you didn't get a lucky. Nobody turned out like they should have, right? We didn't get a lucky Kane. We didn't get a lucky Bale again. this is what happens when you have no plans. So the club fully deserves it, and sadly, most of our fans deserve relegation as well. So,
all right, 50-50, but deserves it, right? And Guy is happy because he's found someone.
I'll see you at the Valley, brothers. I'll see you at the Valley.
All right.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah. VIP for how much? 500 quid.
500 quid for 10 people,
With
bro.
10 people, with 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
50 quid a person, bro.
That's not bad. That's actually not
That's
bad.
less than a ticket to our stadium, man.
Yeah, I know VIP, right? So that'll be good. Maybe if I can save enough money, I'll join you.
Yeah, man. I'll show you the Asda. I'll show you the Asda. I'll show you the Jungle Gym. I'll show you the Sports Direct that's right near the stadium. A nice pub, the away pub at £2.50 a pint, bro, for away fans. It's great times,
That's
bro.
amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. Let's go, bro. See you at the Valley.
Yeah, all right. Let's all meet up at the Valley when we are there. And Harry, any words?
We're going down. People need to come to terms with it.
Yeah,
Right,
we're going down faster than a cheap hooker at Soho, bro. No, we're going down quicker than a cheap hooker at Soho.
Oh dear. All right, for me is that, like I said, right, I'm deludedly I don't know what to say, right? All I can say is mathematically deluded.
Oh yeah, also I live in a reality now where Scott's more optimistic than me. Yeah,
yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Welcome,
I need whatever he's drinking, bro.
Happy
guys,
Kappa.
welcome to the Spurs. No. Welcome to the Spurs multiverse.
Yeah. Spider-Man is
all right, guys. All right, yeah, multiverse, right? Darren Denton, big up. Thanks for being here. Jens, Ronnie Martin, right? All you guys got to share with me at the moment, right? Who else you got? If I got you not mistaken, yeah. Hey, Louis from N and Deck. Big up to you, Roy Marsh. Guys here, and of course, Miss Donna Cullen, right?
She wants you, mate. She wants you, man.
She was watching earlier.
Oh man, she is the zestiest commenter on YouTube, man.
No, and Ivan, big up to you, and of course, I thank Simon for hopping on too.
Slot needs to go. Yeah, Slot's probably going to get that. Yeah.
Right, and of course, let me see.
Okay, live stream. AI, man, it's AI. It's AI.
All right, I guess we'll have a short chat in the back room later, right? And I'll tell you the history of this Donna Cullen guy.
I know who it is. I know. Apparently, I know.
Do not leak my email address, anyone. Do not leak my email address in the comments, bro, because it's so easy to find it. Do not leak it.
Of course we will. Right. All right, guys. Thanks for being on. What?
Don't worry.
We're talking the back room, guys. Yeah, we're talking the back room. All right, guys. Catch you later.